Perfect? Alright. If you say it's perfect, I'll trust it. Because you're a picky one. You're a picky one. But sometimes that's what you need. Someone that is setting the standards. Thank you for the bits, dude. Alright. So you guys know the classic. Once I've started the set review, I'm not taking any questions and any stuff like that. Yo, Rosem, thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. Welcome to the Brotherhood. Thank you so much. Actually, we should make a command for stream elements to also welcome people to the Brotherhood. Even though DD is doing a good job. The DD bot. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, alright. So let's get started. I'll take questions afterwards. So yeah, you guys know how it is. Wait, I'm just gonna check. So okay, just wanted to check so I didn't have like a Facebook tab open or so. But yeah, let's get started.
Tough time, yes.
I feel like they always actually start this stage. They always start on Yoshi's. I'm not sure if I like that. If I'm being sane, I mean. Oh. Alright, we all know that Mang0 loves doing these lasers. I'm actually surprised Zain wasn't ready on like such close distance. Ooh. Yeah, Mang0 likes to jump out with attacks out of corners. Like, he's not as much of like, oh, rolling in. He's like more aerial. Like here, he's attacking from the corner, and there again. It's just kind of like, it's pretty common for people to be like, oh, I'm in the corner and I'm afraid. Against Mang0, you kind of need to earn these rolls. He's not gonna do it until he is afraid. Like, he doesn't have this like, oh, I'm gonna roll right away. Like, you need to earn these rolls. I feel like that's like an additional reason why Ice had a harder time against Mang0, because Ice likes to wait for these rolls, but against Mang0 you need to earn them. So that can be a big strength of Mang0, for sure. Oh, the backer.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a greedy follow-up there. Woo, that shine's amazing. It really is. Push off into getting the shine. Yeah. Woo, that shine's amazing. It really is. Push off into getting the shine.
Yeah, Mang0 quite a few times as well. When he's attacking, he's overshooting so far that he lags behind. Like, maybe not this specific time, because now I haven't like looked far enough into the video, but sometimes he does that, and then the opponent tries to like wave dash away, and he like jumps after with like a laser or aerial to catch like the moving away option. That can be pretty good. I'm actually pretty sure that's how the set ends. Anyway, and yeah, he went for it actually.
That shine's amazing.
Yeah. He didn't get anything out of it this time, but yeah, Zain, moving away out of shield, as I talked about, and Mang0 jumps after him. But Zain manages to roll. That was actually a really good roll by Zain. Oh, too early on the fair. That's a bad side B2. Yeah.
Nice.
And double up air.
Just notice Falco from the ledge gets so much height. Yeah. That Western digital height, if you will. Very solid state. Yeah. That Western digital height, if you will. Very solid state.
Yeah, really good sweet spot too. Oh, that's a second time in a row where Mang0 falls down below the edge and up B's close to the wall. Yeah, Zain likes to stand in this position next to the ledge and use like jab or down tilt. I'm not 100% sure how it works for Falco, but at the very least, Fox can sweet spot below Marth's down tilt. But it's harder for Falco at the very least, if it works. I don't play Falco, so I'm not 100% sure how it works there. But Fox can at the very least.
Very solid state. Type of pipe.
Yeah, again.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's okay. That's one of my least favorite things with Zain. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a hella good player and does a lot of things smart. But I feel like a lot of these side Bs are actually like pretty gimmicky. Because either you can go like straight up in this position. You can go straight up to avoid the counter almost always, or you can do like a perfect sweet spot and you won't get hit. So it's kind of like of a gimmick. I feel like sometimes if you don't have enough time, sure, throw it out once in a while. I feel like Zain relies on it too much. So if you're a person that uses counter, like think twice if it's gonna be worth it. Because even if it works, sometimes against like players at your locals, like when you play against like better players, you don't want it to like stop working. That's like an important aspect of like improving, is to like question everything you do. Like, will this actually work against good players? So you don't fall into the habit of like, oh, this does work, you know, against worse players.
Dude, that's why. Angle. That's why.
That's good. That's good. People don't use that enough.
Look at this angle. That's why.
So Mang0's behind him in shine, but he does shine, and then like a turnaround grab. So that's really good.
That's why.
Actually, not hard with Falco to do that either.
And Zain's been kind of like blasé. Yeah. With his edge guards, he's just like, yeah, I'll just counter, and that'll just blasé. Yeah. With his edge guards, he's just like, yeah, I'll just counter. And that'll just set me up really free. I'll do a reverse on B, who knows. It is free if he gets that. It is free, but that's like a 5-year-old tech.
Ooh.
It is free, but that's like a 5-year-old tech.
That was good by Zain. That was good by Zain. He got on the platform and barely got to reach him with the fair. Like here. See how fast that was? He jumped up, waveland, and then he's barely hitting Mang0 here. That was really quick. Really quick. Yeah, let's look over that one more time. Yeah. It's like he was dodging the second laser with it as well. So there's the first laser, and then Mang0 is gonna throw out the second laser here. And instead of like getting stuck in shield, as a lot of people here would shield the laser and basically give Falco an advantage that, oh, he has a laser on shield and then Falco can move in. So instead of doing that, instead of shielding or going back to ledge, Zain decides to go above the laser and then Wayland down and get him with the fair. That was really smart.
Especially Mang0.
Tech chase.
He really does. And with Falco? Especially with Falco.
Yeah, downer not as good on shield as neutral air, and that's a little bit high probably too.
Falco? Especially with Falco. Yeah. And especially with the way his wave dash.
Yeah, that's pretty classic Mang0. When he attacks your shield, like here, and he notices that you can throw out a move and actually hit him, like, pretty fast, he always, like, buffers shields. He did that against me many times too. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that power shield to power shield moment we had at MLG, I power shielded one of his aerials, and he knew I was gonna float aerial quickly, so he buffered shield, and then he got a power shield. This time it wasn't the power shield, but the concept is the same. So he does an aerial, L cancel, and he keeps holding the shoulder button to get the shield up fast. That fair was weird.
Yeah, I mean, Mang0 has said in the past that he sometimes believes that Falco's recovery is better than Fox's, if you have the double jump especially. I've heard that. Because this has so much vertical distance and then the side B as well. Yeah. Firebird's unarguably worse. Oh, sure. But that one aspect for sure. Oh, missing Randall and... Yeah. Sometimes. 3 frames early, 3 frames late. Kind of shield. Forward air.
The PP. So many hits on the fair. Gives so much damage. Look at that.
Forward air. Shy Guy's getting it.
Ooh.
Shield. Forward air. Shy Guy's getting involved.
No, wait.
Shield. Forward air. Shy Guy's getting involved.
Yeah, that was pretty sloppy by Mang0. So right here, wait. Yeah, that up tilt, you can actually shield drop down air and get out the down air on Marv before Marv can buffer shield. I do this a lot with Fox. Like, technically you can't, like, you know, get away from the drill, but it's pretty tricky. But with Falco, since it's not a multi-hit move, you can actually get a shield drop down air on Marv's up tilt. But Mang0 instead goes for a wave land, and Zain gets the shield up in time. If Mang0 went for shield drop down air, that would have been a free punish. Like, he's still getting a like decent position, but it would have been much better to just get the straight down air right away. And this is such a classic Mang0. When I went over one of Mang0 and Mewtwo King sets, this is one of the things that described why Mewtwo King lost. Yeah. Let's go back a little bit more. Here, Mang0 dash away, and then he comes back in. He does that so much. It's like, as soon as they see him dash away, they're like, oh, this is my time to act. Like, now can I do something? And then Mang0's like, huh, look at Falco here. He's like, oh, do you think you can escape? He's like, no, you can't. You can't. He's coming back. And then, very soon... Alright, so Mang0's jumping. Getting a little bit closer. And poking. Marv's shield is actually not like very good. You can actually poke it in a lot of situations. But yeah, point is that Mang0 likes to do the dash away, dash back in. So it's like, it's not straight up aggression, I guess, but it's like a bait to get people to... He wants a reaction out of the people. But yeah, Zain actually did hold the shield the entire time there. But still. It can be good to like throw out, like, already here, to be ready to throw out an aerial as Marv. If you think the Falco is gonna dash away, and then dash back in with an aerial, just jumping, like, as Falco is like already, like, here, can be good to like start preparing for the fair. I would not be surprised if we see Mang0 do that moment, or that exact same thing soon. Ooh. That's good reaction by Mang0. That was not a read. You see? He waited for the roll. A lot of times people, like, on commentary, they can be like, oh, a read, when it's not a read. But this was a straight up reaction. Mang0's, like, crouching. He sees the roll and is like, alright, peace, you're dead. So, yeah, that's a good reaction.
And he's gone. 3 downers and a forward smash. Goddamn. And a forward smash.
Oh, that backer was good. That covered the waveland off. See? We talked about Zain's waveland, like jumping above the laser, jumping up on the platform, and then waveland fair. This time Mang0's ready. Like, he didn't have a laser out, but he noticed, like, that Zain likes to waveland on the platform, fall down fair, and this time he had the backer out. Yeah. In this situation that's coming up here, when you're attacking from like high up and fall down with an aerial, you can get grabbed here, but if they're like very slightly late, what a lot of people like to do, like Leffen does this a lot, is to buffer spot dodge in case they're late. If you have really good timing, you can get the dash dance grab. Leffen is actually really good at getting that grab himself as well before people can spot dodge. But It's like if you think they are gonna grab, like right away, you have nothing to lose by doing the spot dodge. But if they are like waiting and you spot dodge, then you lose. So yeah, it's like a judgment call. If you think they're gonna grab right away, it can be good trying to buffer the spot dodge in case they're late. But if you do buffer the spot dodge and they're not going for an immediate grab, then you often get grabbed instead because of that. Oh,
Nice.
that's good.
What a sneaky forward air off that throw. Ooh, read him.
Oh, that shows how important slide off is.
Ooh, read him.
Like right here, this down air, most people would expect Marv to like pop up a little bit, like fly up a little bit. But Zain was holding down C-stick and fully right. And then he's just sliding off the platform and can attack right away.
Slide off though, making Mang0's combo a lot harder to hit. That was actually super cool. The way he went for that dare, I think he's going for a shield poke. That was actually super cool. The way he went for that dare, I think he's going for a shield poke.
And right here, Mang0, he crouched up B into down smash. I'm not really sure what the percentages are for Falco, but as Fox, if you just do like regular hold down and down smash, it starts working at like 25%-ish. I think it's slightly below like 21, 22, something like that. Because before that you get the Sakurai angle, which basically puts you in like a weird animation that has more lag. So if you have below like 25, I normally say 25 because I'm like, I know it works at 25. But if you're below 25 and you get hit by the up B, you get stuck in this animation, so you have more lag. But if you are at 25 or above, you don't get stuck in this longer, weird animation, so you can CC down smash. But yeah, Mang0 did it like way earlier with Falco. So yeah, I'm not really sure exactly when it starts working with Falco, but my point is that if you do a regular get up from the edge, it can be really good to start holding down. You see how Mang0 held down right away, and he's ready to down smash. You can tech that as Marv at higher damages. That also varies between Fox and Falco, because they don't have the same down smash. But until pretty long, they actually can't tech that down smash. They can space around it if they have really, really good spacing. So that's something to look out for as the spacey, if they are spacing perfectly to get around it. But if they don't, and they also don't have enough damage to tech, then it's really good to do the down smash. If they can tech, sometimes I still like to go for it because it's a tricky timing. And most Marvs tend to be bad at teching it. But if you know that they're good at teching it, then I would not recommend it.
Oh, very scary. Yeah. Trying to do that Mario Kart DI, dodge the up air. Dodge is one, you can't dodge two, Zain. It's hard out here, tough play. And Mang0 taking first game on Yoshi's. The Fox on it. Yeah, I think the Fox might only be... Maybe there's a chance, actually no, I think Falco's a little bit better. That he would go Fox on it. Yeah, I think the Fox might... maybe there's a chance, actually no, I think Falco's a little bit better. That he would go Fox on it. Yeah, I think the Fox might only be against the Fox. Yeah. See how hard that is.
Oh, that...
Yeah, I think the Fox... maybe there's a chance, actually no.
Yeah, Marv don't really have too much out of shield. He's not like fast out of shield, so you will be like in situations to roll often. But that power show on the laser into grab was really good for Zain. Yeah, if you get grabbed, all you can do is trying to make it as hard as possible for the Marv. But yeah, Zain obviously really good at these follow-ups. But for Marv players, because yeah, I'm trying to like from both sides like look at this, like giving pointers from to both aspects. But yeah, good regrabs by Zain. Yeah, if they DI in front, like around these like mid-ish percentages, you can jump after them with short up air and get a regrab regardless of DI. I'm not sure if I like that tipper. He could have continued the combo. But I guess sometimes you want to finish early and hope they DI bad. But more often than not, I feel like that's, really hoping your opponent is slacking, especially when you're playing with someone at Mang0's caliber. Ooh, that's good by Zain.
Places, but he's done well at every single
Yeah,
tournament.
Mang0 trying to go really high.
And I know his results don't show it in
That tends to work a little bit better for Fox because you have a longer up B. But I'm happy that Zain did an up air instead of like trying to guess with F smash. He just does up air to cover more on both, like each side. Oh, that was good by Zain. Yeah. Mang0 went on a little bit longer with his like here. Like that's also something he likes to do. Just laser and then, you know, laser, move away, and then try to get in. But Zain was onto it and got the grab.
It's like the Mewtwo King. I would beat everyone in the game. Jigglypuff didn't exist. He used to say that about his mark.
Oh. Yeah, that's why you double jab as Marth. The double jab covers Shorten. I actually wonder if Mang0 is gonna start going Falcon on this stage, since Zain also is like not the strongest against against Falcon. Actually, I wonder there on the up B. I wonder what damage he had last time. Well, he might have been just late. Actually, he might have been late with the crouch.
Man, the FD games are just so one-sided. Yeah. Man, the FD games are just so one-sided. Yeah. Even if you end up getting an early lead.
Oh, wait, what was that? Yeah, no, that was just straight up bad.
Very cool. Let's go, Mang0. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Let's go, Mang0. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's go, Mang0.
I feel like when I saw Mang0 play against Bananas as well, it was like a little bit too many of these like rising downers, and he got shield grabbed. Yeah, be careful about that. Like sometimes if you do the aerial early, like maybe in some situations they don't get their shield up in time because you press early. But it's like, I don't know. Most of the time it's not worth the risk reward of timing the aerial really early because of like the threat of grab, especially against characters like Marth, Ices, and so on.
You can still just end up do like phenomenally as best as you can.
Oh.
Even if you do like phenomenally as best as you can, right? You can still just end up losing 4 stocks straight. Yeah, doesn't matter how well you do.
I wonder if Zain did that counter because he expected the lasers.
Pretty difficult, but Mang0 makes his way out. Mang0's one of the few Falcons. Man, getting out of the corner there.
I like the idea from Zain. He noticed that Mang0 was gonna go for the side B, but he thought Mang0 was gonna go for side B to edge, so he tried to cover that. But instead, Mang0 went barely above.
Falcos that does this thing where you like full hop double jump and then just land with a laser. Almost like an empty hop. Yeah, just have a laser come out last second. The laser land is actually super good. Or landing with a laser like that is really good. You can act out of it and you're not really expecting it.
Oh yeah, Mang0 going for the weak downer. If you play NTSC, weak downer really important against characters like Marth, Peach, and so on. Oh.
Yeah, it'll cancel some. That was scary how much. Yeah, it'll cancel some.
Yeah, that was a really early downer again.
Yeah, it'll cancel
and my guess would be that Mang0 tried to do this buffer shield thing we talked about earlier, but he didn't have enough time, so even buffer shield wasn't enough there. Oh, yeah, Zain once again tried to go to the edge, but this time a little bit too late. Yeah, that's a laser reset.
Zain has been really good about not getting hit by double down air from Mang0. Every time he gets hit by the first downer, he stays grounded. Yeah, his defensive DI has been good, for sure. Okay, dancing on the ledge.
Yeah, here, Mang0 you can see here dropping, jumping, and he's like drifting a little bit back, trying to like avoid Marth's up B. Like if Marth tries to like sweet spot ish to the ledge here, he's behind because he doesn't want to get hit by the sword from the up B. He's just like sneaking behind it. But yeah, Zain didn't commit early. But that was like the idea. That's why people like jump and drift a little bit back when they try to edgeguard Marth. Yeah, that should be it.
You have so much time. Oh my god. Oh, the pressure. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's also really common from like a lot of good players. Is to between stocks to like dash dance around the corner, and a lot of people don't commit with aerials all the way to the edge. They're kind of like trying to protect the stage. So dash dancing in the corner works surprisingly well against many players.
My god.
And then they go in once the ability, invincibility is about to run out.
Oh, the pressure. Okay. Signs of life.
Oh, that was a good sweet spot side B. Yeah, that probably goes below Mars down tilt too, actually.
That was hard to do. That was hard to do.
Yeah. He had some good momentum in his last stock.
Whatever.
I think at this point you kind of know that that's coming.
You won the one on Yoshi's, and that's kind of the one you need to win it.
I think at this point you kind of know that that's coming.
You won the one on Yoshi's, and that's kind of the one you need to win.
Yeah, sometimes Mang0 throws out these lasers during pressure as well, like in case his opponent tries to like roll or wave dash out. That would be my guess at the very least. So you still have them like in a position where they are pressured.
One on Yoshi's, and that's kind of the one you need to win as Falco. You won the one on Yoshi's, and that's kind of the one you need to win as Falco.
Zain also used Light Shield. Sometimes Light Shield can be really good to avoid Shine Grab from Spaceys. People don't use it enough, but it's good to throw in once in a while. Oh, there was the CC down smash we talked about. But yeah, this is percentages where Marth can tech it, and Zain is good at teching it. So against him, I wouldn't really recommend the CC down smash when Marth can tech it. If Zain was at a little bit lower damage and he couldn't tech, then sure.
Got that, baby. And that's just more of the problem Mang0's been having, edge guarding. I know Westball tweeted once I figure out how to Firebird stall, like, it's all over for parts.
Yeah, if you can refresh your invincibility consistently with fire.
Yeah, that's the one we talked about earlier. Here, Mang0, he attacked with an aerial and then buffer spot dodge. As the Marth, it's really important to tell if you will get the grab before the spot dodge comes out or not. Like, realizing if you're on time or not is so important. That's often when you see, like in this matchup, like the Marth, oh, they're like a little bit late, they dash dance a little bit extra, waiting the spot dodge out, or Falcon's like kneeing you in the face when people spot dodge. Normally, Marth and Falcon players tend to be really good at punishing spot dodge just because they have been in this situation so many times where people want to like spot dodge to avoid what they're doing. But of course, sometimes they're not on point with the timing. Good rising downer, trading with up B, getting the kill.
So you actually will just get the ledge. And you can a little bit better than fire fox stall because it won't burn Marth.
Here you can see Zain is pretty far away. Mang0 recognizes that Shine is not going to hit. So he goes for grab instead. Ooh, that was a good shield up back here. Oh, the power shield again. That was really weird. Yeah. On laggy moves from opponents, Falco can wave dash out of shield shine. You see Mang0 do that a lot against Fox's up smash, for example. Same thing here. Marth F smashes, and Mang0 realizes that, oh, I can wave the shine.
Away with this.
Yeah, he's actually playing very well right now. And you gotta be happy when you're at 130 against Marth in the live.
Yeah.
And you gotta be happy when you're at 130.
That's pretty classic for Mang0 as well.
And you gotta be happy when you're at
this one, where he does shine and then like a super quick aerial if he thinks that you're gonna try to attack out of shield, either with grab, early aerials, or whatever it might be.
30 against Marth in the live.
Oh, for sure. Nice, the over. Oh, he waits for the spot dodge.
Tricky.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he was trying to take advantage. Zain, good wherewithal to understand that he was above 100%. You do have the slow beta. Mango's trying to take advantage of that. Still gets the edge guard though.
Oh my god, great side view to the top platform.
Ooh.
Still gets the edge guard though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's been a, like, Mang0 has many times been falling barely below an up B. I think Zain is not really ready for it.
Oh no!
Because it's been so many times when Mang0's been getting away with it. So if you're Zain, you want to be ready for that next time. And if you're a Marth player in general, yeah, try to keep an eye out if whoever you're playing against is using that option as well.
He would have liked to, for sure.
Yeah, and ended with a little bit of stuff. Hit jump back side B. Wow, the spacing right outside the grab with that that back air. Wow, the spacing right outside the grab with that
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So
wow,
right
spacing
right here. So yeah, Zain is dashing back by the ledge, and instead of Mang0 doing an aerial, if he's doing an aerial, you should overshoot the entire way, like all the way to the edge, not landing here where Mang0 is standing or barely in front. You should be all the way over. But with Falco, it's normally much more safe to just attack with laser, and if they dash back, it's like, well, laser destroys dash back.
that back air. Nice.
Yeah.
And Mang0 up 2-1 in a really convincing game 3.
Very convincing. I held my breath for a minute. I know Zain around that ledge is not something you want to be around.
Yeah, for sure.
Immediate FOD. I guess there is nowhere. I guess Battlefield is the only other option, but Battlefield D. Immediate FOD. I guess there is nowhere. I guess Battlefield is the only other option, but Battlefield probably favors Falco a little more. So there is nowhere. I guess Battlefield is the only other option, but Battlefield probably favors Falco a little more. There's nowhere. I guess Battlefield is the only other option, but
Yeah, it can be hard to recognize in the moment. Like, it's not really anything you can react to. But this shine into wave dash back shine, that's not safe on shield. But you have to read it, and the risk is pretty high if you just go for the grab.
Wow. Wow. Zain just edge cancels like technician, so he's really good. Wow. Zain just edge cancels like.
Yeah, here Mang0 goes for a downer, and Zain goes for a shield drop upper, and Mang0 buffers shield. That's something I know Mang0 did against me a lot back in the day too. What you actually want to do against that option is to just grab. So if you have an opponent jumping to attack you and they buffer shield to avoid your shield drop aerial, you actually just want to grab straight up and not do a shield drop aerial. That beats the buffer shield. Because right now, like, I'm pretty sure, like, okay, maybe not when the platform is that close to the ground, but traditionally, Mang0 would be able to punish Zain's shield drop aerial with, an attack on his own. At least sometimes, depending on the character and stuff like that. But yeah, if they buffer shield, you just go for a straight grab.
Oh wow. And just that missed hit.
And yeah, as always, like, a lot of these things, it's like, oh, but he can do that instead. A lot of, like, qualified guesses. You don't know for 100% certain if your opponent is going to do that or this or this. So it's like, you need to know, like, all the options, what beats what, and then, make educated guesses.
Hit from the down smash gave Zain one opportunity to get that.
Mango do this like little
Oh,
patient
Zain
thing
missing
where
the
he's standing
tech.
center stage
That's,
just looking at Zain. Like, alright, bro.
yeah, the classic.
Nice little patient
The
thing where he's
classic.
standing center stage just looking at Zain.
Yeah, Mang0 overshooting the downer, so he's, like, closer to center stage than Zain. Doing the downer, and then, you see how Zain didn't go anywhere.
I've seen what you do to me when I come near you. I'm gonna stand here and watch you. Right. You grab me all you want center stage, but you don't get to grab me near the ledge. Not anymore.
Ooh, that was good. That was good.
You grab me all you want center stage.
Here, instead of, like, trying to attack right away, Mang0's jumping, and then he's going down to the ground, and Zain whiffs a move. I love to do the same concept with Fox against Marth, where I make it look like I'm gonna go and challenge them, and then I just take the ground, and I stay grounded. They whiff a move, and you up tilt or up smash or shine or whatever. So I love that. That's really good. I spam that against Marth. Or maybe not spam, but it's a tactic I do use quite a bit.
Stage. But you don't get to grab me near the ledge. Not anymore.
Oh
I
my.
wonder if Mang0 could have shielded up Nair instead.
Not anymore.
Like here. Shielded up Nair, and maybe set up for a down air. That could have been really, really juicy.
Oh my.
Down air wasn't bad though.
Oh, he's following him.
Yeah, that's
Oh my god.
here. Mang0 attacks with an aerial. Laser would have been beating this dash back. But Mang0 thought he was gonna land with an aerial. If you think you're gonna land with an aerial and you're almost certain, then I can understand why you go for it instead of laser. But if you're a little bit skeptical, then laser is normally better. Laser would not have been getting grabbed here. That's like the #1 advice Falco players can do against Marth. Approach with laser more, approach with aerials
Oh, he's
less.
following him.
Yeah, that was classic Mang0, and Zain acted accordingly. The laser,
Oh my god. Oh, he's following him.
let's go back. Here, laser, Mang0 dash back and then comes back in, and Zain is ready for the aerial. We talked about this concept earlier, but this time Zain acted accordingly, and Mang0 loves that. Make it look like he's attacking, but he's actually not. He's, dashing away, a little bit of defense. And then he want to go back in.
Finally able to get out of that.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Finally.
Yeah, that downer, he drifted back,
Spacing again.
and Zain thought he could grab, but Mang0 was barely outside of range.
Oh,
Okay.
just-
This time Mang0 didn't go for the crouch down smash. Probably he noticed that Zain got it so many times. So he tried to get the ledge, but he wasn't there in time. A rising back air is really good from the ledge against Marth's
That
OP.
back air to get the edge guard.
Really good stock by Mang0.
The timing for that back air to get the edge guard.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Really good stock by Mang0.
One way to beat out lasers is just to attack before they come out. So that was good by Zain there.
Zain needs to do Zain stuff here.
Yeah, double jab.
That's the double jab, baby. Double jab.
To do Zain stuff here.
That's that air to get the edge guard. Mango.
Zain needs to do Zain stuff here.
Back air to get the edge guard.
Yeah.
Mango.
Zain needs to do Zain stuff here.
That back air to get the edge guard.
I wonder. Mang0 probably should have just went for fast fall illusion and tried to go underneath the down tilt and the jabs. I feel like that must be really hard for Marth to reliably trying to react to if you try to go underneath. I'm not even sure if you always can react on that, especially not against Falco side B that is a little bit faster than Fox's.
To do Zain stuff here.
Because I feel like I see these jab sequences so often.
Double jab.
My guess would be that fast falling and trying to sweet spot the ledge is normally
To win the game.
better and something people should go for more often.
That as smart to win the game.
Oh, the gangster laser. Gangster laser.
Matchup actually becomes hard.
Gangster laser. Gangster laser.
Matchup actually becomes hard for.
Gangster laser. Gangster laser.
Matchup actually.
Yeah. A lot of times when people talk about melee, they always talk about how strong defense is and how bad offense is, which I don't really agree with. I really think you need to mix up both. But this is a perfect example. So you see Zain, he's rolling away here, right? He's rolling away. And then Mang0's, getting in on him. And Zain is like, oh, I just want to, avoid the danger. But he's dashing right into getting lasered. If Zain instead tried to attack right away, he would have been winning this neutral exchange. Of course, Mang0 made a prediction that Zain would dash away. And Zain lost because of Mang0 predicting right. What I'm saying is that sometimes you need offense as well. And I feel like a lot of people that watches melee don't understand this concept. They just they go to Reddit and they're like, oh, well, Defense 100%, it's good. Offense, any percent that isn't with 0 is bad. It's like, nope, that's not how it works. And that was a perfect example of showing a defensive dashback was really bad for Zain and got him in danger.
When you need to take 4 stocks all over 130% against Falco.
Yeah, if you can't get the...
Good CC shine.
Because Mang0's actually doing a great job winning neutral.
Yes.
Zain has missed a lot of aerials, I feel like.
Mang0's actually doing a great job winning neutral.
Yes. Out of space for that shine.
But when he misses his dash because the little platform popped up on the right side there. What?
He's so good at these
Skipper.
pivot
Zain
tippers.
punished a lot there. Mang0 definitely got a little bit lazy. Just spacing. A lot of things were trading or just missing flat out. Not there. Mang0 definitely got a little bit lazy. Just spacing. A lot of things were trading or just missing flat out.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Thought he was gonna laser for sure there.
Nice shine grab. Oh, and he
Ooh,
dumps
that was
him.
barely killing.
This could be everything.
Both of these guys want the rematch versus H-Box.
Yeah.
Reads a spot dodge. Ooh.
Oh my god. Gets on the platform.
up tilt
and he
barely
somehow doesn't
misses.
get the platform combo. That's big. Double shine. Getting Zain off of it. Wait a minute. Missing the waveland on the top platform.
Ooh, the shoulder backer. Yeah, that's another thing. Like a lot of these times when, like, if you can air dodge, it's normally better to air dodge. Zain actually is ready for it, but normally I think it's the best thing because if you fall down and you have to up B, you're dead. But this air dodge, a lot of times people overcommit and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go in edge guard right away, and then you are on stage as instead of them. But even if they are ready, it's better than just falling down to your own death.
Oh, that
Has a jump.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, the fade back.
I can't believe that fair hit through the. Has a jump.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, the fade back.
I can't believe that fair hit through the platform.
Oh, but the force smash on shield. Oh,
Believe that fair hit through the platform.
oh, but the force smash on shield. Oh,
Yeah,
the
that
fade
was really
back.
smart in that situation. So here, Zain goes for a fair, and if Mang0 techs in place, or no tech, he gets the fair. But if Mang0 rolls away, he gets the second fair. That was really good.
The charge?
Yeah.
He knew how much hit stun he had. He took the charge on it.
Really good edge guard by Zain.
Yeah.
That's something the only other mark weird.
To grab the ledge.
It was good. It was good. It was just insane how Zain's fair covered it
Yeah.
on the platform, and that's why FOD's good.
FOD pretty good. Especially when it's lowered like that.
Yeah. The fact that it was lowered is part of the reason why he was able to cover it and win the game. And now we have a game 5.
Game 5.
Their third game.
Yeah,
5
a little bit late there from
Zain
Zain.
played lifetime.
Costing him a little
Zain
bit.
has won all of them. All the game 5s. Let's see if the narrative shifts.
Find out.
Ooh, yeah, that's not safe on shield.
Still Marth.
Marth's grab range so long.
At the range of Marth's grab.
It's pretty good. Marth.
I still guffaw at the range of Marth's grab.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's a little bit similar to what we talked about earlier, but instead of going to the ground, Mang0 short hops, making it look like he's gonna attack right away, and then he waits out the side B, and then he jumps away, or jumps again.
A good weak bear.
So same concept, making it
And Zayn
look like you're attacking right away by doing the short hop, and then he jumps again once the move whiffs.
Yeah, he's very close every time.
Slide off there for Mang0.
What a shield. He held that for a...
Did you see the shield? The shield DI? Oh my god.
Ooh, baiting
We got
the
Mang0
up B.
chance, but
Or baiting a reaction more, and it happened to be an
Mang0
up B.
win?
It's Mang0, and then there's a counter chant Zain. So it's going Mang0, Zain.
Oh, I see.
Very conflicted crowd in Utah. Ooh, that was weird. Neutral almost sucked him in and shot him out the other end.
Oh my god, dude. Mang0
Yeah,
does not care.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
It's like Zayn is so good against the edge. Nah.
Ooh.
Care. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah,
Like,
Zain
is so good
Zayn
against
got
the
the shield grab on that earlier, but this time Mang0 was like barely further
edge. Zayn is so
away,
good against the
and
edge.
then you can see that barely misses instead.
Oh, that down tilt was spaced well enough. Didn't kill on the F smash.
Big stock. Nice.
There it is. Battlefield a little bit harder to hit that tech smash.
Big stock. Nice.
Yeah.
Down tilt was spaced
I also
well
like the fact that Mang0 does the regular like stand up. I think that's really good against Marth in many situations.
There it is. Battlefield a little bit harder to hit that tech on.
Right.
Slightly.
Yeah. Ooh, neutral air on Shine. I mean, Shine did not quite get it, but what a mash out!
Happened a few times now where he's done Nair Shine, but like he's spaced.
Yeah, a lot of Falcos can also learn from the like, you know, doing lasers, moving back, dash dancing. Not always just go like straight in.
But what a mash out!
That's like what we talked about earlier. Uh, like
You should have hit it.
Yeah.
mix-ups are really important.
Shine did not quite get it, but what a mash
And since it's like a stigma against like, you know, playing neutral even sometimes, like ever dashing back. But even at high level play, we do see like even someone like Mang0 that has the reputation of like always going in. He does a lot of like,
What a mash out!
you know, laser, dash dance, waiting, trying to get them to act first, and then he goes in. It's really important. A lot of like low level, like local Falco players, they just like jump in every time, and then they just, you know, blame people playing lane for why they're losing. But even Mang0 is picking his spot really nicely. Like laser, dash dance, waiting,
That's
baiting.
the beauty of Mang0, dude. When
You gotta make it hard for your opponent to know when you're going in. That's why the idea of like never attacking or always attacking is, you know, really flawed.
Lot of
Zain
percent.
almost always follows up on that.
But yeah, this sequence is good. This sequence is good. I'm gonna, yeah. Let's take this, like, slow this one down. So Zain, yeah, he. Right. Let's go slightly further back. No, okay. Wait. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this from here.
Lot of
Zain
percent.
almost always follows up on that.
Lot of percent. So.
Yeah. Start from here. Not quite sure why it's buffering, but whatever. So right here, Mang0 is jumping, landing behind Zain. Zain think he has time to like wave dash away from him. Mang0 overshoot his down air to catch the wave dash away. So he gets a down air and boom.
Lot of percent.
That was really good.
He shouldn't be getting his.
He's baiting out the nair first.
Lot of
Zain
percent.
almost always follows up on that.
Lot of percent though.
He's baiting out the nair first, jumping behind him, catching with an overshoot, will insane wave dash away,
Taking that stock.
and then double downer. And that was a weak downer, as we talked about as well. That's really good against Marth or Peach, for example. Also, one thing I think is really underrated against Falco is that I think these shines, a lot of people DI off stage and die for it. This has actually been a thing forever, and I think people need to step that up. People DI off stage too much and they die for it. How many times haven't you seen like a fast faller DI off stage on a Falco shine and then die straight to one downer? Not even two downers that Mang0 is required to do here, but to one downer. It's better to like stay like relatively on stage, so Falco needs more than one hit to kill you, or even two in this cases. So I think these type of DIs on shines are like, it's really common for people, but they are bad,
Taking that stock.
and he died for it. But yeah, I think we went over a lot of concepts, a lot of important details, not only about this matchup, but like Smash overall. So I hope you guys find this set review important. Hopefully you learned something, and if you have any questions, let me know as always.